Hello, everybody. My name is Brendan,
I'm Vinny.
and we are the Back Row
Back Row Buzz
Bar.
Buzz Bar, not to be confused with the vapes.
Yeah,
Not the
yeah.
vapes.
Because there is a Buzz Bar vape.
And this is our maiden voyage
Yes.
into the coaster world.
The coaster community.
But yeah, it's been not like a long time coming, but I feel like when did we start this idea?
I feel like when we both found out that we both were like enthusiasts, we both were like, we should definitely do something.
Yeah.
And then we were stuck in quarantine.
Yeah, and you have your YouTube channel.
Yes.
And then we had talked about doing a podcast before.
Yes.
So this is like
We're finally doing it.
Yeah, we're testing it out.
Yeah.
See how this goes.
Yeah.
And what?
I mean, like, this is pretty much it for us introducing ourselves.
That's good.
We both just like roller coasters, and we're here to talk about them.
Yeah. So we're not gonna get too crazy in the first episode, but we figured we'd just talk about the new roller coaster, like the big new roller coasters for 2020.
Yes, because whether they open or not, the ones that have been built or were under construction
or announced.
Yes. So we're just gonna talk about them.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just go in alphabetical order. So that leaves us to Abyssus, which is the Vekoma Shockwave that Energylandia is getting.
Yes.
What are you thinking about? How do you feel about Abyssus?
I mean, okay, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the layout, it looks long and fun. And I mean, Vekoma is doing things.
Vekoma exists. They kind of went through this where everyone knows that they have the reputation of being not the greatest roller coasters.
Okay, I mean, I don't mind boomerangs. They just are everywhere, and I get annoyed.
Yeah.
The SLCs I don't like.
Yeah, SLCs.
Nobody really likes SLCs.
There's a lot of opinions in the coaster community, but I think we all pretty much agree that SLCs are trash.
Yeah, but I don't mind the boomerangs.
I haven't I don't usually ride boomerangs. Just because...
Yeah, I mean, they are the same.
I'm a tall person, so I hit my head on the restraints a lot, which isn't very comfortable. But
Abyssus.
Abyssus is good.
Abyssus, it looks good. I mean, isn't this the first one new Vekoma that they've made?
First new age Vekoma.
So I mean, I guess we don't really know what it's gonna be like, but if it's smooth, I feel like the main complaint with Vekomas. Yeah,
and it looked you can't really judge the smoothness looking at pictures, but the layout looks good. It has a batwing.
I mean, yeah,
it has a batwing. Just that first hill, it looks like it'll provide a really good, it'll have good airtime on it. Just visually, it's kind of awkward looking, but I'm not gonna knock it till I try it. Which I don't know when I'm gonna go to Poland next, but I have to give it to Energylandia though, because they've been on a roll lately. They went from a park that I'd really never heard of to all of a sudden getting a RMC that everyone's been raving about.
Yeah,
and then they're getting a Vekoma.
Now testing out the new Vekoma.
So I guess take that as you will. I have to give it to them. They're doing pretty well.
Yeah, I mean,
they seem to be on the uprise.
I would say I would willingly ride it. I wouldn't just write it off because it's a Vekoma.
I'm in the boat. I'm gonna give Vekoma the benefit of the doubt.
Yes, I agree.
It looks good.
Yeah, it looks very enjoyable.
Yeah, that's about it.
I feel it's not a controversial. Everybody's kind of just we'll see. We'll see what it's like.
We're all kind of here. I want Vekoma to do well because I want there to be
a comeback,
a comeback, and to see something like Abyssus over here in the States.
Oh yeah, I would be down for that.
They haven't really built anything here in a really long time. They've been doing a lot of stuff in Japan and overseas.
Yes.
So,
if
it's good, then it's good, and if it's bad, then that gives me an excuse not to go to Poland. That sounds bad. That sounded really bad. I won't be upset if I won't be able to ride it.
Yeah,
I won't be upset that I didn't try it out. Any other opinions?
No, I mean, I don't think that one's very...
that one's not really controversial.
Yeah.
The next one, though, is the Aquaman Power Splash. This counts as a coaster. It's on RCDB. And it's a Mack Rides Power Splash going to Six Flags Over Texas.
Okay, I mean, I would ride it. I mean, I probably would ride it.
I mean, if it counts as a credit, then yeah.
Sure. I mean, I don't even care about credits. Like, but I would still.
I don't like water rides.
I do.
I don't like water parks or water rides to begin with.
When I thought of it, I thought of like Tidal Force at Hershey Park, like the giant boat type thing. Yeah. And like I don't know, like that I'm not thrilled about, and just like for me, just watching the giant boat go up a vertical spike is kind of unsettling. I don't know, like I'm just like it's very heavy and large, and it's just literally going. I don't know. That to me is just. And the one thing I'm also confused about with it is like the pool isn't filled with water, but then like, it fills.
I feel like that's. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, like how does it not stop?
It fills. Like I guess it drains somehow, and then it like as the boat is launching past it, it keeps filling with water until eventually you go up the spike and like. But like, I don't know how they're gonna control that.
But I'm also thinking like it will have to fill in the time that they're on the spike, and that's like only probably a few seconds. Yeah, I don't know.
Will it be a technical nightmare? I
mean, for Six Flags, yes. For Six Flags, definitely. I mean, especially because there's a turntable. Aren't they having dual loading?
Yeah, like that's gonna be a mess. That's gonna be a mess.
Let's hope it opens in 2020.
Good thing it's not named to like a powerful superhero.
Stop. I mean, yeah.
It's not like Superman Power Splash. It's Aquaman. But like,
it looks solid though. I mean, as a water ride.
In terms of water coasters, like how long is it going to be before we see a water coaster with a loop in it? Is that even going to be like possible? I don't know if I trust that, but
I mean, yeah, no, water coasters always seem like weird to me, like janky. I don't know why, like, but.
Have you ridden one before?
No.
The only one I've ridden was Journey to Atlantis.
No, I don't think I've ever ridden one. I don't think I've ever ridden one.
Journey to Atlantis was fun. Like it wasn't like as like rough as you would expect. Like the transitions were kind of awkward, but it's not like bad. But then again, it wasn't really like much. It wasn't like launched or like a water the coaster section of it wasn't like long.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't have any. I feel bad because Six Flags Over Texas, like, they don't need anything huge.
Yeah,
But like, do they?
They could do better than.
They could do better than this. I feel like they're getting the short end of the stick in this. It's like once again, it's like a testing to see what this Power Splash can do. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, also just like, will it be interesting? I mean, I guess I feel like vertical spikes are always interesting.
It'll be fun. Forces. It'll be a short ride because they're just getting launched twice and then up the verticals. I think it'll be fun. Just like it'll be good if you want to get wet quick.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't want that. I don't like water rides really much to begin with, or like tidal force like rides that do big splashes. I just don't like walking around parks being soaking wet because that's really uncomfortable.
I feel like it is just like. For me, it's like I would like to just have the water rides and coasters separate. Yeah. Like trying to mix them is just really off-putting to me. Like I feel like what I was trying to get at earlier with the weird.
But I mean, I think the GP will eat it up though. GP probably they like those types of rides.
Definitely, so. They will.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
I think so. Well, we spent more time talking about it than you'll actually spend on the ride. Next up, the next one we're going to talk about is my personal most excited, like hyped one for this year is Candymonium.
Oh,
yes.
The
B&M hype are going to Hershey Park.
Oh, yes.
So for the record, like, are we both like in agreement that Hershey Park's? I consider Hershey Park my home park.
Yeah, probably.
That's the one I've definitely visited the most.
Yeah, I've definitely been to Hershey Park the most out of my. Actually, I think that's where I rode my first coaster when I was like a little kid.
Oh, we can save that for another episode. We can talk about how we got into being enthusiasts in another episode. That's an embarrassing story for me.
Yeah, that's the time. That's the time for me.
That'll be a good one.
Okay, but Candymonium, I gotta be honest. I was annoyed with everybody with Candymonium.
Yeah, we've been hyping this since it got. I remember like they announced they were gonna preview it like live at Hershey Park, and then someone was gonna stream it. Like I woke up early that day to watch this stream of like the unveiling of the ride, and I remember like they were just kept showing POVs of like all their coasters like counting down.
Yeah, they did that for Sky Rush too. I was like, what the heck are they doing?
They did it like 3 times when I was like, it finally got to Sky Rush, and I'm like, is it coming? And it finally came up, and it's just Candemonium, and I was just like, and I had like the Reddit thread, like they had a live thread going, and I was just refreshing it, trying to get people's opinions on it, and then I just remember like everyone on that thread was like, that's the name of it. Like they were snobbing the name of it, and I kind of felt like that at the start, but it's dawned on me. I think it's dawning on. It's like I'm coming around to it now. Like it's Candemonium.
I do think that the name is probably the weakest point of it, because to think like you're having a roller coaster kind of themed after food is like but it is Hershey Park.
Yeah, I was like,
and like they are
a pretty like on brand name for Hershey.
Yeah, like I mean, and I think the trains actually look great.
Yeah, I was gonna
like they look really great.
I'd say the color scheme on that coaster is like, I didn't think I would ever say like a brown roller coaster looked good, but that shit is looking.
It does.
It looks really slick. Same with the trains on it too, like that. But yeah, we've been like on the hype train since day one.
Yes.
While everyone else was out.
Everybody was. Well, we'll save this for later, but I feel like once the testing came out of it, everybody was like, it looks great. But then some people were still like, well, the trims aren't on, blah, blah, blah. But it still looks like really good.
It's a B&M Hyper, so like it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And it has, I really like the setting of it too. Like you're gonna see it when you walk into the new Chocolate Town section of the park. Like that's gonna be a really good, like it goes around the waterfall at the end. Like that'll be really photogenic. It looks like a really photogenic roller coaster.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I thought it was hilarious too that they like marketed it as like their fastest and tallest roller coaster,
because it is by like a few like a few feet and like a few miles per hour.
And it's right next to Sky Rush.
And I also I remember this vividly when they did like the announcement videos. They said that there was going to be a time when like Sky Rush and them met each other, and it was going to be Sugar Rush. It's literally the brake run of Candemonium.
I didn't know that it's actually
yes, it's literally like it's the turnaround from like the first set of brakes to like the holding brake, like the brakes behind the station. Like that's the part of Candemonium that
interacts with Sky Rush.
But Sky Rush, it's like the fast turnaround when you're going back to the station.
But Sky Rush is in an awkward situation, like in an awkward place in Hershey. Like there's not really much room you could have them interact, because Sky Rush is so compact of a layout.
Yeah.
Sky Rush is...
I'm excited for Candemonium. Yeah. I think, just because I've been to Hershey so much, the one negative I think I do have with Candemonium is its placement. Not that it's in the front. Like, I like where it is, like, in the front of part. It's very photogenic. But, like, Hershey Park's already in a large L shape. And I feel like Candemonium is just...
We're going to be walking a lot.
Yeah, like, Candemonium is so out of the way from everything else. Like, I feel like...
Well, yeah.
Like,
it's going to have really long lines. Because it's, like, the first thing you see.
Because, like, it's just...
Because even... Yeah, because... Yeah, Hershey's laid out really... It's, like, in a straight... Like you said, it's in a straight...
Yeah, it was like a straight line, and then like to get in, it was kind of like the little part of the L that you would like make, and and
you have to walk a bit before you got like the first coaster you come by is
Sky Rush and Comet,
which you have to walk like down that really steep hill to get. Like, you have to walk to it.
Yeah.
This one's going to be like front and center when you first get
there. I mean, if you haven't been to Hershey, like you probably don't know, but they like changed the angle of the entrance, so now you're facing Candemonium, but you have to make like a sharp left now to walk to get to the other coasters. So I mean, like, and I think they are moving the carousel, aren't they? To like the front.
They might. I haven't really.
But I don't know. That's my only concern is like it's literally going to be the only ride, and you have to like literally walk to the like pretty far to the other ones to. But I still think the ride itself though looked great. Like
the ride itself, the position. I kind of feel that, but like I don't know. I'm like used to walking a lot. Yeah. When you go to Hershey, because to get to the back of the park, it's like a good half mile.
Yeah, Hershey's really big, but
probably even longer than that.
The ride itself, like it looks
good. It's going to be an airtime. It's a B&M Hyper, so like you know what you're getting into. It's going to have a lot of floater.
I think it's honestly going to be like one of the best ones. I'm just
low key, because
like if you look at the hills just compared to like the first few B&Ms and like the new ones like Mako and stuff, like it has like the shapes of like Mako's
people
hills.
Were
like,
saying that
big,
as people were like saying it's a lot like Mako, and everyone that I've read about it likes Mako.
Yeah,
I haven't ridden Mako.
I haven't ridden,
but Mako I need either. To. But if it's anything like Mako, then it's gonna be like I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
it'll be good.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I think everybody will be pleased.
Yeah. Anyway, next up we have Emperor, which is the B&M dive coaster going to SeaWorld San Diego.
SeaWorld San Diego. Okay.
So I was really skeptical of this one at first and I'm not like a stats whore, but I didn't, and I know like San Diego has like really strict laws on like not building a certain height, and I was just like looking at it, I was just like this is just gonna be like, it's gonna be small, and I mean like it is small,
yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but it like I didn't see when they were showing I saw the testing footage of it. Like there's no brake run, like mid-course brake run.
No, I don't think
that's
there
like
is,
my biggest gripe with the dive coasters is that brake run just like kills all momentum.
Yeah.
And then like once I saw the video of it testing, I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. Like that, it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. Like that was flying. It was going fast.
Yeah.
Through that layout. I don't know if there was like they didn't have like the holding brake on. I don't think so. Maybe that's not gonna like affect its speed too much though. But it was going quick.
Maybe they didn't have the holding brake on. I don't know. But like I think it looks great.
I think it's a gorgeous looking coaster. Like it's so like it like swoops.
Yeah. Like I think it does have like a custom layout, which I mean I feel like as dive coasters have evolved, they've gotten better. My one with Emperor, the only thing is I'm not the biggest dive coaster fan. I don't know, like they're just like there. I don't know. I feel like I'm not.
I enjoy them.
Yeah, I feel like they're just middle of the road.
Yeah, they're
like,
not. Like,
I don't rave about them, but I'm like I have fun.
Yeah.
I rode it.
I wouldn't say like I'm thinking of like all the dive coasters I've ridden, and like none of them are my favorites at their park.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But
that might change if I ever go to Canada's Wonderland again. Because Yukon Striker looks pretty good.
Yukon Striker. But I do not like the B&M vest restraints at all.
Yeah, or
I am not a fan. So like if it had like I don't know if I just like have a large torso, but like I always feel like I'm being like suffocated. Like it's always so tight. Like I don't, and it's awkward, like the weird things that are on the side that you have to like hold on to. Like they're like, I don't know, it just looks weird to me, and I don't like the way they fit. So like the restraints are probably the only thing, but other than that, like I wish that a park could just like, I mean, I guess they could pick the old restraints if they really wanted to, but I would prefer the straights that like are on Griffin, like those kinds, like the old B&M dive. I like those restraints better.
I don't hate the vest restraints.
I don't like the vest restraints.
I don't hate them. Like they're not my favorite things. Like I said, I'm tall, so like the ones on, I'm trying to think of like Valraven. The restraints on Valraven kind of like dig into my shoulder blades a bit.
Yeah, they
like
kind of dig into mine.
Like it's not like uncomfortable, but like I don't remember it being too uncomfortable, but I don't remember like it wasn't like the most exciting thing, or like I didn't feel very free.
Yeah, I
felt pretty. There wasn't much room to move in there. But like then again, like on their wing coasters though, I like the vest restraints. Like they're really comfortable. Like I like Gatekeeper's restraints. I like the Swarm at Thorpe Park. Like legit has like the most comfortable seat I've ever sat in on a roller coaster.
It does.
Yeah.
See. I did not like Gatekeeper. Like I did not like the restraints.
We're gonna fight over that one.
We're
gonna. We'll say that for another day. Oh my god.
I don't. It's just like the vest. Like I don't.
Yeah, the vest. It's okay.
Like because it doesn't. It does have like the thing over your thigh, like your waist.
Yeah.
Like why can't it just have that? Like why do I need the vest?
The vest. I don't know. I like the bars being out. Like you can't see what I'm doing with my hands, but like the bars are out farther away than like your normal over the shoulder restraints. They're like so you can like kind of hold on to. You have like I don't know. You can like see around them better.
And I guess it does
like those.
It would like limit headbanging if it was close. I agree with that design, but it's the vest. I'm not a fan of.
They're okay. I don't hate that. I'm kind of indifferent about them. Like. They're fine. They just kind of dig into my shoulder blades.
The vests remind me of comfort collars, and I'm not.
I was gonna say that.
I'm not
about the comfort collars.
Yeah, so maybe I'm just jaded because comfort collars are very, very wrong. Like I don't like.
Yeah, I don't.
Like there's no point to them.
They're just bad. Yeah. We have very, very. That's passionate opinions. About...
I feel like everybody hates comfort collars. Yeah. Like because you don't need them. They literally.
They're not comfortable.
Yeah. I don't... God, the comfort collars. But yeah, Emperor, it looks good. Aside from the restraints aside. Yeah. Oh, the layout looks great.
Good. It looks like just a really pretty coaster.
Yeah.
And I think like a lot of people I think we were all in the same boat when it first got announced. Just going off of like the stats alone, we weren't really like too impressed, but I think a lot of people's opinions changed once the testing footage came out.
Yeah.
Because it looked really nice. I imagine it rides nice too. But just like watching it, I'd be a roller coaster. I would just sit there and like watch for a while.
Oh yeah, because
it was just like majestic.
Yeah, I think Emperor's another like kind of middle of the road. Like everybody's kind of just like, it looks good. Like it looks
like, I think it'll fit well at SeaWorld San Diego.
Yeah,
like SeaWorld's been on a roll too. Like it's a big year for SeaWorld. Like this.
SeaWorld the whole chain. Like they have been
Busch Gardens.
Yeah,
it's a big year for them.
Yeah.
Like, and with the whole like SeaWorld kind of rebranding themselves after the orca incidents, they're just like turning into family thrill parks, which is fine. Like I'm here for it.
Yes, but having middle of the road coasters, I think, is good for them. So
Emperor's
good.
It'll be a good draw.
Yeah,
and like once again coming back, like GP eats up.
Oh yeah, dive. Oh yes, they do.
They're like a big.
They see like the holding break. They're like, oh my god,
it's like a big
scary.
Psychological hurdle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's good. Emperor looks good. So we're going to go back overseas to our next one, which is FLY, or Fly. I don't know. There's periods after each letter. FLY, which is another New Age Vekoma flying coaster going to Phantasialand.
I mean, I would ride it. I think I would be...
I think the theming is going to save this ride. Like, not that it was like needing saving before, but I think the theming is going to make it.
Definitely. I mean, Phantasialand also, like, they have
Phantasialand is
like, if you look crazy. At like the overhead of it, it looks literally crazy. It's like it looks pretty good. I mean, honestly, I think I'm pretty excited because I like the Flying Dutchmans. I don't know why. I
don't know why either.
I don't like. I enjoy them. I think I honestly like them better than the B&M flies I've ridden, but I haven't ridden like the good ones, so like I guess that doesn't mean anything.
We don't really have very many good ones. Like we don't have very many on the East Coast.
Yeah. So, but I like the Flying Dutchmans better than I've liked the B&M Flyers. So I mean, I know it's like we were talking about it. Like it has the new like rotating seats, which I like don't know how that's gonna work.
You like load sitting sideways, so like you're sitting down, and then it like when you go out of the station, it like turns you onto your side or like stomach. I'm not. Yeah. I still don't like. I remember like seeing the animation for Fly, but I don't like understand. I kind of forgot how it goes about its course, but it looks good, but I don't know how it's going to work. But anything, if it's better than what the B&Ms do, where you're just like staring at the station floor, because that's just awkward.
I think the worst thing on the B&Ms is like when you're done, you're like
sitting on the brake run.
You're just on the brake run, and it's like. Yeah, that feels weird for me.
I had the same like gripe with stand-up coasters.
Yeah,
but
stand-up coasters are a whole other.
it's just like uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it looks good, and I wouldn't mind if one would come to the US either.
It looks like really compact, which it'll be interesting. Like,
how big are the trains?
I don't know. I imagine they're like decent size, like 8 rows.
And I think it is only 2 people.
Yeah, 2 people per row.
That's new for a flying coaster, so that's gonna be, unless I don't
it'll
think
be
any
2
flying
people.
coasters.
I don't know.
I feel
once again, like Vekoma's has some ideas.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a wild card because like it's Vekoma.
No one really knows what to expect.
Like, because I feel like Vekoma trying new things scares me. They scare me. I feel like not just like trying new things because like their Abyssus is like. It's like a sit-down coaster has been made before, so like it's not like a new thing. Like the whole rotating seats and everything, just with Vekoma's track record, not the best. But I mean, like their flying coasters in the past were, I think, enjoyable rides. So I think that they can do it. I think that it could be a good ride.
Like they're enjoyable, but I think it's like the upkeep is going to be another beast. Depends. I don't know. I always like whenever a new ride opens that tries something new, I always have it in my head that like it's going to be a technical failure, like a mechanical failure, especially if one that's later on this list. I want to give Vekoma the benefit of the doubt, but
I think
I feel like there's gonna be some issues with it when it first opens, but it'll after like a little bit it'll iron itself out.
Yes, I think that we just need to wait and see for this one. Yeah, because I feel like the layout looks solid. but it's just such a new concept.
Yeah.
That like I don't even think like they ever made like a prototype that we saw of it. So it's kind of like we don't really know what it's about to do. It's just gonna be a flying coaster that's
in Fantasyland, so it's gonna be themed like crazy. Like that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's gonna be themed to though. Looks like some like you're like flying around like skyscrapers or something.
I don't know. It's gonna be good. I think it'll be good if they can work out any issues that come with the new.
And once again, if it's a success, then like, can we get one over here?
Yeah.
If it's not a success, then I won't be upset that I didn't get to ride it. Although I do want to ride this one. I think it looks cool. I just want to go to Fantasyland.
Yeah.
Like if
bucket list.
Yeah,
definitely.
for sure. Anyway, the next one. Do you have anything else to say about Fly?
No.
Let's fly on to our next one.
Oh god.
The next one. That's another interesting one. It's Icebreaker. The Premier Rides Skyrocket going to SeaWorld Orlando. Like, everyone's sleeping on this one. Not sleeping on it, but I never hear anyone talk about it, like, in terms of...
I feel like it got forgotten. I feel like when it was announced, people were like, oh, it looks good.
When I was looking up coasters to add to this list, I was like... I was scrolling through RCDB, and I was just like, SeaWorld Orlando's getting a new coaster. I was like, is it? And I scrolled through, I was, oh, yeah. Oh, like, looking at pictures of it, I was like, oh, yeah. Like, it is getting one. I remember seeing this ride 6 months ago, and no one's talked about it since. Like, there's not even been any construction updates, unless they're keeping it really under wraps. Not that I've seen, at least.
Construction was just stopped.
Or that it was stopped.
I don't know. I guess they're just bigger coasters that they're... Because this is, like, more family-oriented, which, I mean, go off, Premier. But, I mean, I like this ride. Because I like Premier, okay? I'm like a Premier whore, okay? I don't know why. I just like pretty much all of... I mean, the only decisions are the comfort collars, which I think was at the discretion of the SeaWorld park.
SeaWorld. Because this doesn't... What other SeaWorld park has? They have like a Skyrocket. Which other park is
Both Busch Gardens have them.
Yeah. They all have comfort collars.
Yeah. And one of the SeaWorlds has it. I don't know which one.
Is it San Diego?
I forgot which one.
I don't remember which one it is.
But they all have I'm like, I don't know. That's just...
I don't know.
So
that's just a move. Like, because there's some Skyrockets that don't have comfort collars.
Yeah, the first one didn't have a comfort collar, which was Superman.
So it's like a SeaWorld Busch Gardens thing, which it's fine.
Yeah. But I mean, I think it looks pretty good.
It doesn't look like as whippy as some of the other ones.
What, Icebreaker?
Yeah.
When I watched the animation when it first came out, it looked pretty whippy when they came back down the...
Oh, yeah, okay. When they came back down.
Like...
Well, I mean, like...
Because there's that one, like, awkward hill.
Yeah.
Like, that looks really weird.
Yeah.
But...
So true.
And, like, the layout itself is weird and short. But overall, I think Premier makes decent rides. They are short, usually.
Just try not to get decapitated by the comfort collars.
Yeah, there are comfort collars, so that... But the trains do look good.
We
both said that.
Yeah,
it does.
I remember them revealing them at IAPA.
Yeah.
And they look good.
Yeah. But, I mean...
And I like the orange, like, the color.
The bright orange.
Like,
For Icebreaker, I don't. I don't. I think it looks dumb. It looks like a construction coaster. Like, especially because when we looked at the picture, isn't it right next to, like, where the whales or, like, one of the shows is?
Yeah.
Like, that's a weird choice.
But... that is an interesting placement. But, like, I was just saying in general, like...
I do like orange.
Roller coasters. Like, Fahrenheit's pretty.
Yeah.
I like orange. Like, the orange and the blue kind of... Like, they contrast each other, but it doesn't look like shit.
Yeah. I agree.
But, yeah, the name... Icebreaker doesn't really... When I think of Icebreaker, I think of, like, white. Or, like, gray.
I think of the mints.
Yeah, which are white.
Yeah.
Not orange, but whatever. Like, it'll look... You'll be able to see it from a distance.
I think it looks awkward. It'll probably ride a little awkward.
Yeah.
And
that turnaround, we gotta do something about that.
They can have a fun time with the moving track and like two train.
Yeah, I think it'll fit in nice at SeaWorld Orlando though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have like Kraken, Mako, Manta, and now Icebreaker.
Yeah,
that'll be good.
Like
that'll be a good supporting coaster.
Yeah, it'll fit in their lineup definitely. It just looks that it's an awkward one.
That's a reoccurring theme of coasters coming out this year. It's just
definitely
awkward.
I don't think it will be like top either. Yeah. It's probably going to be
gonna be in the middle,
one of the middle to lower,
or like one that like it's gonna open and then we're probably just gonna forget about it. Like in the coaster community, we're just gonna forget about it as quickly.
Yeah, because it's not a
it's
because, not really meant to either. It's kind of just like
because
Premier's making a family ride.
Yeah. Because just across the path, across the state is the best roller coaster opening this year. He just rolled his eyes at me.
Oh my god.
The most best is subjective, but definitely the most talked about one opening this year is Iron Gwazi, which is the RMC conversion of Gwazi, headed to Busch Gardens, Tampa, and we.
Okay, I really have a question. Mm-hmm. Why? I really thought that the whole like iron and like the like twisted and all that was like
that was going to be a
for the chains. Thing. Like the
Six Flags thing.
And I mean, I know Cedar like some.
Yeah.
I can't think of words. What? Cedar Fair did some because they have like twisted timbers, but like really now the Busch Garden they're doing it too. Like Iron Gwazi.
I mean,
I don't know. To me, it's just like really I don't. It's just
fine. Like it's at this point, it's getting kind of like redundant.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tired. I like the twisted steel. Like I get it. Like I get it.
It's done. It's like
but it's at this point I'm just kind of like okay. Like I understand you want to like preserve the name, I guess.
Just make it like Gwazi 2.0.
Gwazi 2.0. No. Do we really want to remember Gwazi? Like, have you ridden Gwazi?
I know. I never rode
Gwazi. Gwazi was not the smoothest ride out there, to put it nicely. I want to see, like, because I remember the original Gwazi was a dueling roller coaster. It was like a racing coaster.
Yeah.
I just want to, like, and I know that RMC, they try to, like, mimic the same blueprint. I just want to see like where it's sitting. Cause I don't really remember like exactly the layout for Gwazi. I just want to see like how they incorporated. Did they incorporate like both sides of the track? I just want to see like a side by side comparison of the two. But I mean, like in terms compared to the other RMCs.
I mean, okay,
we're gonna open up a can of worms.
Okay, here. Yeah, we're gonna open up a lot here. Okay. I don't think it looks bad, okay? Because it's an RMC.
No, it's going to be a good roller coaster.
Like, RMCs aren't bad. But, like, it is getting hyped up, okay? Yeah. And I mean, like, I just... Like,
this is... You guys are acting like it's Steel Vengeance 2.0, and it's not going to be Steel Vengeance 2.0.
I also think, like, maybe it's a preference thing. I think I prefer RMCs that are, like, more compact, and it looks really spread out, kind of. Like,
well, that's how Gwazi wasn't a very compact coaster.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't, but I don't know. Like,
what was it? Was yeah.
It
had a big ass blueprint to fill. That's what I wanted to say. Like it has a big blueprint.
Well, yeah, because it was like two coasters together.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. It's getting a lot of hype, and I guess I just don't see it. Like I don't understand why it's like everybody's like it's the best ride that's ever been built.
I don't think it's gonna top Steel Vengeance like people are saying. It's not even gonna come close.
I don't think it will either.
Like because. This is correct me if I'm wrong too, but is this RMC like look? It doesn't. Iron Gwazi doesn't look to have a crap ton of airtime, which is what RMCs are known for. It has
the steepest drop, doesn't it?
It's,
and like so that I guess
it's like 91 degrees,
and like it has the first turns in Outer Bank. I'm pretty sure, but other than that, it has that like. The weird inversion.
What's it called? What do they call it? What are they even calling it?
I don't know.
There's a name for it. I don't remember what the name of it for it is.
But those are like the first three elements.
Yeah. And it's like they just took all the best RMC elements, like the elements that they came up with, and just like smushed it into one roller coaster. And I think it'll be good. Like the testing videos of it was hauling ass through that. I think that's going to be its saving grace is its speed.
Definitely.
Like it's going to be fast.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be you're gonna feel real. It's gonna feel give you that RMC like out of control feeling. But I like my airtime, and I don't think Iron Gwazi. I want to be proved wrong, but I don't think Iron Gwazi is gonna give us that like obnoxious amount of airtime that RMCs are known for.
Yeah, I agree. I would want to be proved wrong. To me, it just doesn't look like a top. Yeah. Like I mean, it probably will be a top, but not the top. Like
No. I think it'll be good. It'll be a good ride. I think it'll be like one of the best ones this year.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll be like
better than
I think it'll be amazing. I think it'll be an amazing ride too. I just don't think it's going to live up to the like impossible hype that we've been giving it.
Yeah.
I want to be proved wrong.
Yeah. I just don't think it's going to live up to the hype for me.
Yeah, same.
Cuz I don't know. It's just everybody was talking about it and it's like, "Oh my god, Iron Gwazi is the best thing ever."
It'll definitely be it's definitely a roller coaster that Busch Gardens Tampa needs. Not needs, but like one that they deserve because it's been a while since they had their last big coaster cuz Tigris wasn't.
Yeah, Tigris
isn't really huge.
Yeah.
But what was their last big coaster, I guess, was
Cheetah Hunt? I guess. Yeah.
Yes, it's been a while.
I think it'll fit in there, and it'll probably be one of the better rides at the park.
Yeah.
But I don't
know. One of the Busch Gardens Tampa has a lot of good rides, though.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like Busch Gardens Tampa it's stacked. Like
it that really park is.
That park is stacked. They have good rides.
Even with like, oh god, yeah.
Because it's Montu, Kumba, Cheetah Hunt, now Iron Gwazi. That's like four like elite rides.
Yeah, and then they have the B&M Dive.
And Sheikra too. 5. And then they have like Scorpion.
Yeah.
Tigris.
Like they have a really solid.
Yeah, that's
lineup.
Really good. That's actually kind of ridiculous, and it's gonna look really intimidating too. Like just the pictures of it. This thing is massive. Like it's huge. It's huge.
It is.
Like,
yeah,
it's going to be really intimidating. Like,
I think also just the how they didn't use the part of the lift hill from them and just like build on top of it.
Yeah.
From like because I like the RMC lift hills, like the structure of them, how it's like has like the thick spine and like the just two like little like that is nice, and I like the colors. I love purple.
the colors
and, like,
the colors
the
are
train.
Good. The colors are good. It reminds me of the Joker.
Yeah,
RMC, like that looks really nice.
But I don't know. I think
like the trains too. The trains are so open. Like the front where the front row of that ride is so open, it's kind of crazy. But it looks good. Like that looks good.
Yeah. The ride looks good. It just doesn't look.
It's not going to live up to its.
I just don't think it's gonna. Yeah, I just don't think it's gonna live up to it.
It's going to be a good, and it's compared to the other RMCs. I think it won't meet people's expectations when like compared to the like Steel Vengeance, which is we all kind of agree is like
the best,
the best of the best. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I was missing something because everybody was like, "It's the best ride," and I was like, "Am I watching?"
And then we like talked.
When
we talked about it, like, and then we were just like, "Okay, cool." It's not just us. Like, it looks good. It's good. That's what it's going to be. It looks good.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good ride.
I mean, like even the worst RMCs are like phenomenal rides.
Yeah.
But like, it's just literally getting like I watched a video. I forgot who made it, but it was like they ranked all of the RMCs and like. They ranked Iron Gwazi,
really?
And like in like the top, I think it was first or second out of all of them. Like every RMC, I was like, okay, and like I don't know. Like I feel like
I don't know. Well, I'll have to ride it to find out. That's one of those I think I have to like experience it first.
Yeah.
So RMCs, I don't know. There's a lot of good RMCs out there.
Yeah, like I think like Zadra, Untamed. Like,
oh yeah, shit.
Like Steel Vengeance.
Untamed looks really good. Did you see the video of the bears riding it?
Yes, that was good. Oh my gosh, that was so cute.
Untamed, I forgot Untamed was the thing too. That one, yeah,
that one looks good.
Really good. Zadra, Steel Vengeance.
So I think there's at least a few that are better.
What is it like? The one in Kentucky Kingdom, like everyone.
Storm Chaser.
Everyone raves.
They say that thing flies.
Everyone raves about that. Like even in like Lightning Rod.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Lightning Rod just had problems, and everybody kind of wrote it off. They're like,
everyone's back to liking it now. Like we all like Lightning Rod.
Yeah, I heard that it just had like really bad like.
That launch lift hills just needed some work.
Yeah. And like there was a bad rough spot at like the bottom of the hill or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Lightning Rod,
Twisted Colossus everybody likes. I don't
I
don't think I understand that either. Because it
looks this one in Georgia, right?
That's Twisted Cyclone.
No,
that's
Twisted Colossus. Oh my god, I'm being an idiot. Twisted Colossus.
That's Georgia side.
Twice is at Georgia, isn't it?
Twisted Colossus is Magic Mountain.
Oh, I just had like
Twisted Cyclone is New England.
See, RMC needs to change.
I know the Twisted. I can't keep up.
I just got that so confused. Colossus, Cyclone, Twisted, Timber. Well, Timber. Well, it's like they both start with C. Cyclone, Colossus. It just like meshes together in my head. Okay.
Is it the Georgia Cyclone? That's over Georgia.
Twisted Cyclone.
Twisted Cyclone is New England.
New England, yeah.
And then
Twi-Side. I just like that.
No, wait,
name.
Georgia Cyclone was the old name.
Uh-huh.
Is it Twisted? Are there two Twisted?
Twisted
No, one's Wicked. Wicked Cyclone.
Stop.
Wicked Cyclone is New England. Twisted is Georgia.
There's a Twi-Side. That's just like saying Twi-Side. Like that's just Anyway,
and then
Twisted Colossus and Magic Mountain.
It looks good, but it looks short to me. So
Twisted Colossus?
Yeah.
What? You go around it twice.
Okay, but like each part looks just small. Like I would get like I feel like it gets killed by the second lift.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Especially because the second lift is like slower.
It's really
to like try to wait for the train that won't even duel anyway. Like
that would be disappointing. But I feel
it looks good though. It does look good.
Like if you can get a duel on that ride, it's like
it's probably the best.
It's probably the best.
It's probably the best one.
But like on its own, I think it still holds up pretty well.
Yeah.
Twice.
Anyway, Iron Gwazi looks good, but probably not worth the hype. Sorry,
but it's still better than the original Gwazi. So like that's a W.
And it will still be a contender in the park, and the park has a phenomenal.
Yeah, it'll have to top. It has the big shoes to fill though, if it wants to be the best one in the park, because
everybody has.
I love
Cobra's Curse. We forgot that was there too. I completely.
Cobra's Curse. I haven't ridden that one. I haven't been to Busch Gardens Tampa in a hot second. But like Montu's really good. Cheetah Hunt's really good.
I feel like every ride there.
Kumba's really good. But like Twisted. Oh my god, it's like I'm still like RMC. Please change your naming conventions. Twisted Colossus.
Twisted or Iron.
Iron,
or
Steel. And then there's Storm Chaser, which is like we like that one because
and Lightning Rod.
Lightning Rod's
different.
Joker.
Yes, and like the ones that aren't in the U.S.
Yeah.
I feel like those all have normal names.
Yeah.
Steel Vengeance, I guess, is.
Steel Vengeance, like
it's Six Flags, I think mainly. That's always just doing the twisted
like
Iron Rattler.
Oh yeah, Iron Rattler looks good too. That dive off the quarry wall looks next level. Anyway.
While
we're on the topic of RMCs, let's go to one a little bit closer here that we'll actually be able to ride. Is Jersey Devil Coaster, which is the Raptor going to Six Flags Great Adventure.
I mean, okay, I was really excited when they announced it.
Has that changed at all?
Okay, no, I'm still excited, but now that like Magic Mountain's getting it, I was like, cool.
I thought it would be really good, like a one of a kind Raptor, which was kind of dumb of me, I guess, because they cloned that real quick. Yeah. Which I think it's gonna be a lot better than the smaller ones like Wonder Woman, Golden Lasso,
and
Railblazer. But like if those two are anything to go by, this thing is gonna be fast as fuck too.
Yeah.
Like I'm still like not completely sold on these single rail roller coasters. Yeah. Like I'm not sure. I don't.
It just looks weird to me. But I mean, like I'm ready. Like
I think it'll be.
I'm excited.
Like it's gonna be good. Like it looks has a lot of airtime. Like that stall looks really good too.
Yeah.
And it's long.
Having the longer trains though, like
that'll be good.
Good for capacity. I mean, especially that is one thing that does concern me is. Like, Great Adventure can get busy.
Yeah, it's a busy theme. It's a big park.
Like...
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And, like, especially just where they put the coaster is right next to Nitro, and, like, Nitro has...
That's where they put it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to go...
So, like, I think they got rid of, like, the Canyon Ride or, like, something, and, like, it's literally, like, it's going to be right near Gotham City, like, behind that section. They put it, like, right there.
Okay. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense, because you have Green Lantern... It's a Green Lantern. It's a stand-up one there, right? Is it Green Lantern or Riddlers?
It's Green Lantern. Riddlers and Magic Mountain.
Green Lantern, El Toro, King Ka. Like, those are all, and then...
And Bizarro's in the back.
Bizarro. That's kind of the odd one out. That's, like, off by the law.
I like Bizarro.
No, I mean, like, in terms of placement...
It's literally in the back. You have to walk to it.
It's, like, really far back. But then isn't Superman's
right next to...
So it's, like, they're all four, like, right next to each other.
Yeah.
And then, like, I guess, yeah, because Nitro is right next to Batman.
Yeah.
And then Jersey Devil Coaster will be
like right behind it.
Which I guess makes sense if they're going to try to keep all of them, like, compact. I didn't know it was going next to Nitro, though. I kind of like Nitro being, like, into the woods.
Well, I think there'll still be, like, woods in between them. That's just the closest coaster, I'm pretty sure, to it.
That's fine. I don't know. I see why. Yeah, Bizarro's just kind of, like, lonely in the back with the log flume.
I like Bizarro.
Bizarro's good.
Bizarro's fun. Anyway, Jersey Devil coaster, it looks fun. I'm just worried that the longer train will like make it not be able to go as fast because the other ones have like what 7 or 8, and now you're adding like a whole extra 4 to the back. I mean, I guess that doesn't do anything. I
don't know.
I just think like how fast can it go then?
I don't know. I'm just worried. I'm still worried, even with the longer trains. Like, that's still not a ton of people that can ride it. And like,
it's literally 12.
Like, if it's gonna be next to Nitro, which is like a people mover.
Yeah,
like
and
people that has such a big
like
capacity.
people were hyping up the Nitro crew because like that.
Yeah, they're quick.
Yeah,
but it's like
literally when I went to Great Adventure last year, and we were at the water park for like the beginning of the day because it was really hot, and then we went to the park and we rode El Toro like 3 times, and then we saw that there was a storm coming, and it literally was like raining, and it wasn't raining yet, but it was like lightning and thundering, and Nitro crew was like literally like they were like, we didn't get anything that said you couldn't ride, so we literally just like stayed on it and like kept riding it, and then we just ran over to like the Dark Knight coaster because Batman closed. Batman the ride closed, but Nitro didn't, and it was the time.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. But
love the Nitro crew though, But Jersey Devil, it looks good.
It looks good, yeah. I didn't know it was going to be in that part of the park, though. I thought it was going to... I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it was going to be, like, next to Superman. I thought it was going to keep going with, like, the long-ass line of coasters.
Where would they put it?
I don't know.
El Toro's at, like, the safari.
They'll find a way. They'll find a place to put it. But I thought
put it over the
like,
water.
Gauntlet of roller coasters.
Over that water. Oh, you probably haven't... If you've been... Their 4D's free spin is, like, right on, like, the big lake that they have. It looks so weird when you like go up and you just see like an ominous just like lake with nothing. There's like one little like wooden platform in the middle, and it's like it's so weird.
It is kind of awkward.
Yeah,
but that's actually great.
I think I'm excited to ride it.
I'm excited that we're gonna have like a Raptor over here because we don't have one on the East Coast.
Yes,
and like even like South Dakota is getting one. So like,
oh yeah, that one weird park that is gonna buy it.
Whatever. But
I'm excited to ride it. Like I was
excited to ride Jersey Devil coaster.
Now we just hope that Six Flags doesn't delay their construction any longer because West Coast Racers happened. But
I mean,
it's okay. But they were building it fast when they were open before.
I mean, and like
to be fair,
I think these single rail coasters you can build it pretty quickly compared to like
they were building it fast
because I feel like they started production. I feel like they started construction of it like pretty late for a coaster that was slated to open this year, but whatever. I don't think did they halt it?
They were like New Jersey was like the last place to, but then they did eventually. Okay. I haven't seen them start back up, but it was like
be able to get it up pretty quick.
It was like almost the end of April when they stopped.
If I remember correctly, they built the other two pretty quick.
Yeah, and I'm just happy Great Adventure's kind of getting some love because they have not gotten anything.
They haven't gotten anything in a while.
I mean, they did get
big in a while.
El Toro was like amazing.
Yeah,
and then
they got El Toro and King Ka close to each other.
Yeah, and then they like got forgotten.
Yeah, they kind of
because they got
put on the back burner.
They got the 4D and the stand up to replace Great American Scream Machine, and then they got
American Scream Machine.
I never rode it.
I had the best acronym.
Anyway,
Jersey Devil coaster, good RMC. It'll be good. Raptor on the East Coast is a good thing.
Yes, even if it's in Great Adventure.
I like Great Adventure.
No, I like Great Adventure. It's fun.
Great Adventure and Safari.
Oh my god, shut up. The Safari's open. They opened just the Safari to for drive-through.
Good.
We can see the piece of Great American Scream Machine. You can relive
your
memories.
Relive on Gasm. Okay. Oh on that note, let's go back to B&M for a bit since we haven't talked about them in a little bit with their other big coaster this year, which is Orion, which is the B&M Giga. It's going to Kings Island.
Is it a Giga? I'm kidding.
Shut up. It's a Giga. It's a Giga. It's a Giga. Like
it's a Giga.
It's a Giga. The people that Kings Island deserves this coaster. The enthusiasts do not deserve. The enthusiasts deserve a wacky worm. We deserve a wacky worm. Because everyone was just like, guys, it's a Giga. Like it's a B&M Giga.
You're getting a Giga.
You're getting a Giga. Shut the fuck up.
All of the B&M Gigas are great. Like
yeah, it's
both of them, I guess. Only two so far.
Leviathan was good. I still need to get to Fury.
We have both of them in between us. I have not ridden Leviathan.
It makes me furious that I have not ridden Fury yet.
It's great. It is pretty great.
I don't doubt that. Leviathan was good.
Leviathan looks good.
It just, the brake run on Leviathan is like stupid.
You're
on it for like 5. You're on it for like just coasting down towards the station for like 2 minutes. But yeah, I think Orion looks good. Like I think there's gonna be I don't think it'll be bad. It'll be good. Everyone's sleeping on it because of Iron Gwazi, but
I don't think they're sleeping on it. I think they're just like writing it off because it doesn't have the stats to beat Fury.
Bringing it up in conversation just triggers people.
Yeah,
to thinking if you call it a B&M Giga, it's a B&M Giga. Yeah.
I just think like because it doesn't have the stats to beat Fury, like they're like, oh well, we don't want it. It's like, well, you're still getting a fucking Giga. Like, shut up. Like,
I think it'll be.
Like I don't.
It'll be good. It's once again, it's B&M. I trust B&M with my life. Like it's going to like I trust them.
Like B&M always has.
You know what you're going to get when you get a B&M.
Yes, yeah, that's true. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
Like y'all need to just.
I think it'll fit. It'll fit in really nice at Kings Island too. Because they have, what do they have? Diamondback.
Yeah, that's the only, and they have Banshee. Is the only other B&M.
Yeah, so it'll be good. Like Kings Island is, and you have to keep in mind that Kings Island have to compete with Cedar Point. That's like their direct competitor.
Yeah.
So you need something like this.
Are they even competitors? Because they're the same. Part.
Oh fuck yeah, they are Cedar Fair, but still, I mean, like they're still. I mean, I guess they are in competition. People know people. That's literally the only reason to live in Ohio. Like people in Ohio have it nice for living in a shitty state. Sorry, Ohioans, but
I mean, they do have nice coasters, like nice parks, like 2 of the best.
Yeah, parks. That is true. But yeah, Orion's gonna be good.
Yeah,
that's all. It's a B&M. It's a B&M.
I'm honestly though.
That's all I need to say.
I am honestly interested in seeing the wave turn on a B&M though, because
I've
never that's never been a thing. I don't think.
Yeah,
I've never ridden a B&M that's
had wave turn.
Yeah. So I mean, even though that's like a really anticlimactic thing to have after a first drop, I'm still interested to see.
Yeah, gotta get that sideways air time.
And when it was testing, it was going pretty fast. It was
going quick.
So,
but it might not have the trims on.
Oh my god, who cares? The trims like
the trims don't even like work. They don't even like kick in half the time.
I know. And honestly, the trims. Everybody's talking about the trims because they call the Intimidator at Carowinds Intimidator. Like I didn't honestly like I didn't know that. I liked it. Like I didn't even think it was bad. Like I didn't really even notice the trims. I thought that it was honestly one of the better hypers, which maybe I shouldn't say that, but I liked it. Yeah. I liked Intimidator. Anyway,
Orion's gonna be good.
Yeah, I don't. Take it. Take the Giga, okay?
Take the Giga and leave. Shut up.
Take the Giga and shut up, okay?
Yeah.
You have, like, all elite coasters.
Everyone was, like, snobbing the stats, and I was just like...
I will say, though, that they have been slightly done dirty because they took out Vortex right after Firehawk. Like, they were like, yikes.
Yeah.
Snatch.
They kind of got the King's Dominion treatment with that one.
Yeah, that was rough. But you're still getting a Giga.
You're getting a Giga. King's Dominion's not getting anything yet.
Yeah, the 4D. You're getting a 4D free spin.
You're getting a Giga. Take it, or I'll take the Giga.
But all of their coasters are elite, which is why, like, except for like their 2 clones or 2, the Backlot and the Flight of Fear. But those are good clones. Yeah, like, and they also have Mystic Timbers, Diamondback, which is one of the best. Banshee,
like even Mystic Timbers is good too.
Like they have literally all.
Yeah, Kings Island and Cedar Point being like near each other is actually OP. Yeah, that's actually kind of ridiculous. Now it's going to be
so Kings Island. You have good rides. You guys are so good. You don't need another elite. Like it will be an elite anyway. Oh, the Bat. Yeah, that's one of the only
flying coasters.
Not suspended.
Flying, suspended.
One of the only like not slow ones.
Well, that's for another episode. That's for another video. Whatever. That's for another topic. Another day. We will roast your suspended coasters. Your
oh my god, don't, you know what, move on.
Let's move on to something a little bit less controversial. I say that as I'm about to drop something controversial about it. Is Pantheon,
okay. Oh my god,
Blitz coaster going to Busch Gardens Williamsburg.
What do you have about this?
This is the one I said that's going to be a maintenance nightmare. This is going to be a maintenance nightmare. I am like the biggest Intamin fanboy. I love Intamin so much. Like, they have made so many of like my favorite roller coasters, but I feel like every Intamin is a technical, like a mechanical failure at the start.
I mean,
because Top Thrill Dragster was a mechanical failure. Maverick had some issues. King Ka is like closed half the time. Oh, this one with the triple launch, like I love Intamin, but the first like 6 months.
Okay, but it's not hydraulic. It's an LIM
still.
Or LSM.
I like
which one?
LSM.
Yeah,
but like, there's a lot of moving parts going into that launch.
I will say that is one of my fears.
Like,
I'm like, what if the track doesn't switch and we just get shot back? Like,
or what if it stops like midway and we just go like, what if we derail? I don't know. Like, what if we go like, Have if there's so many?
It yet?
I don't think has it even done construction?
I thought it was pretty much done. But I guess quarantine did halt literally everything.
Like, I've only seen that one photo of it. Like that, there's that one photo that someone took from the top of Verbolten, like a really good photo of it. And I forget how much of it was done in that photo, but like it might be done. I haven't seen any videos of it testing, but then again, it's like really secluded. It looks really secluded from the rest of the park.
I don't even know where is it. I don't even think I know. Is it in the Fiesta Italia section? I thought that's where they said it was.
But like it's like it goes like back by Verbolten, I think. Like you can see like it from Verbolten. Like that's when you get shot out, like where you go by the part where Big Bad Wolf's second lift was. You can see like a really good shot of.
Okay, I still don't. I don't know the spatial awareness of where it is.
Even then, it's like it's a big roller coaster. Like it covers a big footprint.
Yeah,
it's pretty spread out, but like it looks good.
The last I saw up to the outer bank was done, and I'm excited for the outer bank.
Yeah, the outer bank like
on an Intamin.
When this coaster is open and like actually running, it's going to be good. Like this is going to be like low key the best coaster of the year.
I think
it's low.
I think it has a contention if it
like Busch Gardens is just going to be like
if they open
it's going to be the kings of this year, basically. Like it looks good. Pantheon's going to be good.
Yeah,
but
if they opening
that's a
it,
big if it's open.
But like wasn't there a talk about like them maybe not opening Iron Gwazi and
not when they like reopen, right? Like the parks, Iron Gwazi's not going to be open.
Well, I feel like even if they open in like July, Busch Gardens will have like maybe 2 months before their main season ends. Because doesn't Busch Gardens close around like September usually? Or, like
I think so.
August? But Pantheon, I think will be good.
Pantheon will be good. I'm really excited for Pantheon. Like as an Intamin fanboy, I feel obligated to ride this year if it opens.
It looks great.
It looks good.
I would like. I'm excited.
And once again, like talking about the Busch Gardens Williamsburg lineup, like it's kind of ridiculous how many good coasters that park has. There's like Apollo's Chariot, Alpengeist, Invader,
Tempesto,
Verbolten. I mean, say what you want about
Loch Ness. I like
Loch Ness Massanas is good.
Yeah.
Griffin. The
Sesame Place roller coaster.
The Sesame Place roller, like you know how they do it.
What is it? Grover's like something.
Oscar Wacky Taxi.
No, that's Sesame Place. No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about though.
But no, yeah, Busch Gardens has a good lineup.
Like Busch Gardens and SeaWorld are having big years.
They're 3 B&Ms at Busch Gardens.
3 B&Ms and now an Intamin Blitz, but yeah, like it'll be cool.
Yeah,
Verbolten's good. Like, say what you want about Verbolten, but
I like it. It's fun. It's fun. Period.
Yeah,
that's it. It's fun.
Yeah, I enjoy Verbolten. It's fine. It's fine. It's not my favorite roller coaster, but I don't hate it.
Yeah,
it's fine. I'm still like sad that they took out Big Bad Wolf.
I never got to ride
I'm actually like legit. Every time I think about Big Bad Wolf not being there, I get sad.
The first year I went was the year they took it out. I was like,
that sucks.
So upset.
Big Bad Wolf was good.
I was really upset.
Big Bad Wolf, but I like the like homage they paid towards it, where you like go down.
Yeah.
Over the water.
Yeah,
that's good. Pantheon. But Pantheon will be good. Pantheon will be a sleeper hit of this year, is my prediction.
Yes. Just the theming caught me off guard when they tried to like be like it goes tall and that's like the like Zeus or something, and they were like it has a turn and that's
oh my goodness, just like it did in Greece.
Yeah. But it's cool.
Ancient.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, that top hat and
I think the trains look good too. If I remember
the trains look good.
And no over-the-shoulder trains, so love that from Intamin.
Intamin, thank you. Intamin saving roller coasters and tall people's necks. Thank you. This is why we love them. So next up is the one that actually opened, like it's already open this year. And it's Texas Stingray, which is the GCI wooden coaster.
It was open for like what, a week?
It had the most unfortunate
opening.
The most unfortunate opening, like the timing. It opened for like a week and then had to close because of the virus. But yeah, like once again, this is another SeaWorld park, SeaWorld San Antonio.
All the SeaWorld parks.
All the SeaWorld parks got something huge.
Yeah, which
is like kind of crazy. Yeah. But Texas Stingray, like this, it looks good.
Yeah,
I like wooden roller coasters a lot.
Yes, I like GCI. Like
GCI, I like GCI.
They make
too.
Good roller coasters.
GCI has got it, and they're good. And
everybody that wrote it said it was like solid.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of airtime.
And I mean, if it's the only roller coaster to open, maybe it will be the best roller coaster of the.
Good job. Yeah, Texas Stingray, like
way to open for a week and get the title. So.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. But I don't really know anything. I kind of forget what's at SeaWorld San Antonio. Is that where the other
what?
The other what is it? Skyrocket is? Is that the one in SeaWorld San Antonio? I honestly don't know.
Isn't it Steel Eel?
Steel Eel.
Yeah, I don't know where it is though.
I don't know where that.
I don't know where it is.
Steel Eel. That name is.
But Texas Stingray just looks solid.
Yeah, Texas Stingray is like I'm happy that there's still like new wooden roller coasters being made because they felt like a dying breed there for a while. Like with RMC coming through and like revamping a bunch, and then GCI and CCI kind of like still making wooden roller coasters. Like I'm happy. I'm content with that.
I think that at one time it probably was a dying breed, but now like parks are like, well, we don't want all steel, so there are still some being made.
I also like the name Stingray in general. Like I like stingrays.
Yes.
So like that's cool. I like the name.
We approve of the name. Definitely.
You approve of the name. Approve of the coaster.
Wooden Stingray.
Wooden Stingray. Steel Stingray.
Twisted
Stingray. Twisted Stingray.
Wicked Stingray.
Wicked Stingray doesn't sound half bad, actually. That sounds kind of badass. I kind of like Wicked Stingray.
Well, if they ever RMC it.
20 years from now, when Texas Stingray is
up for RMC.
Old and giving people headaches and giving me back issues, then we'll RMC it. But yeah, I was impressed with Texas Stingray. Like, it doesn't really have the most... On paper, it's not, like, the most impressive thing. But, like, I feel like once we saw it in action...
Doesn't it have steel supports?
I think so, yeah.
That's interesting. I don't...
it's more reliable.
Yeah.
Than wooden supports.
It looks fun from, like, the POVs and, like, the people riding it. So I'm...
And it's, like, a long ride, too. It's a pretty decent length ride.
Solid and potentially the best ride of the year.
Potentially the best ride of the year if nothing else opens. Yeah, that's...
I don't know.
So, like, I'm fine with that.
It's again like a middle of the road. It's a family coaster, so it's not supposed to be like the best, the biggest and the best.
Yeah, I think it's gonna kind of get forgotten because it opened so early.
Yeah,
like we kind of all forgot that Texas Stingray opened this year.
Yeah, we're all just now anticipating opening up
all the other ones. Yeah, because now it's like amusement park season, and we're getting blue balled as we speak.
Yeah,
but yeah. Speaking of blue balls, or not having balls at all, the second to last one is Vipair, which is the infinite...
Oh my god.
Infinite Zaxpin
Green Lantern.
Relocated from Six Flags Magic Mountain, going to La Ronde. La Ronde needs a good coaster.
This is not it. This is not it.
This isn't it. I haven't been to La Ronde, but I've driven by it, and it's in a weird location. It's like in the middle of like an island in Montreal, which it's like, it looks pretty when you're driving by on the road, but it's like not. Apparently the coasters aren't good.
Yeah, I have not heard good things. But I mean, like, I think that like the state of California made them regulate the spins. Yeah. And I don't think that La Ronde will have to. So I don't think it will be as bad as
my question
as Green Lantern.
My question was like, are they going to change anything about it? Or are they just going to like just be like, here's Green Lantern, just not Green Lantern. Like, this was the roller coaster that I had that dream about. Yeah. Like, my brain, God. I was like sleeping one night and my brain was like, what roller coaster should I ride in my sleep tonight that's like open, new and coming up? And my brain was just like Vipair. And I rode Vipair in my dreams. I was like, I woke up and I was just so like mad at myself.
I mean,
and it was like, in my dream it was good, so like maybe it'll be good.
Will it be the worst roller coaster opening? Potentially.
Yeah, there's tough competition. This year has some tough competition.
But I mean, it does fit the awkwardness that's going this year.
The awkwardness of that is like, and the awkwardness and like the questionable decisions that is Laurent.
Yeah,
I don't know what that sentence was trying to do. The like, it fits well with Laurent's lineup because it has a pretty bad reputation. I feel like Laurent deserves better though.
Yeah,
I feel bad.
They need something good.
I didn't know it was opening this year until I looked though, but like as an Intamin fanboy, I'm hoping it's a success. But
I honestly like, I'm pretty sure I watched like some video about it, and they said that like they had to like at first it was like decent when it opened, but then California's you gotta stop like it rotating or so much or something.
That's such a bizarre like request to have.
Yeah,
because that's the whole point of the ride. Whatever.
So I think it'll be okay. Yeah. I think it's gonna be decent at Laurent.
Yeah, and
I think it'll fit well.
I know like Intamin released plans for their new like 40 free spinning coaster.
Yeah,
and it looks a lot like SNS. Like it looks just like SNS's. So like,
just let SNS.
Just let SNS do it. SNS this one. Is that gonna be the new RMC? This SNS this poor Intamin Zach spin. Like it. Oh yeah, God. We'll see. If I think it'll be good. Like I think it'll be fine.
I think it'll be better than
no one's going to talk about it. People are going to be like, someone's just going to be like, it was fine.
I rode Vipair. Like, okay. It was okay.
It was okay.
It was better than, I think it will be better than Green Lantern. Like when it was
That's
Green
not
Lantern.
exactly the high. Green Lantern didn't like set a high
I know.
For it. So I think anything it will be better than.
Or it could be just as bad.
I do like the name Vipair though.
The snake?
Yeah. Vipair.
It's just Viper in
French. Yeah. Let me live. Vipair. It sounds cool though. Like it sounds pretty badass. But I don't know. I think we would need like a more badass coaster than a Zach spin for Vipair. Whatever. But that leads us to, I guess, like technically this last one did open up this year to the public. But we'll end it off with West Coast Racers, which is the premier rides Mobius Loop coaster going to at Six Flags Magic Mountain. And I get, yeah, it does open. It did open like January 12th or whatever it was to the public. Yeah. But yikes. Poor West Coast Racers. Like Six Flags Magic Mountain.
They just didn't care.
Like half-assed it. They honestly like. I feel like they just half-assed the ride and like rushed it to have it open to the public. Like I think in theory, it's a good ride. I like the thought of like a Mobius Loop coaster like that, where like they both trains duel.
And this does have like, set dueling because they'll keep the one side, so that is good.
I'll get to that in a second. And like I think but just like compared to the other coasters at Six Flags Magic Mountain, it's just like it's nothing special.
I mean, for what Premiere can make, I think it's probably one of the best rides that Premiere's made. Just because Premiere usually makes like smaller rides and like not that scale. I mean, maybe the Flight of Fear clones, but
like it's definitely an ambitious project.
I mean, I think it looks good.
It looks good,
but just I think it is like for Magic Mountain, like they have a lot of things to contend with, like Tatsu and
like when you think of Magic Mountain, my first thought is not West Coast Racers.
Yeah, I agree. It's
and they already have a dueling coaster. Like they already kind of have one.
They have the two Mobius Loops.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I mean, the ride looks fun. I mean, again, I'm a Premiere whore, so like I think I would love it.
I'm an Intamin whore.
I think I would love it. Like honestly,
I think it looks like a fun ride. I think that what track is it? The first, is it the yellow track that you ride first?
I think white.
Is it white track? Well, the white track looks better than the yellow track.
Yeah, definitely.
But like I just really like the like corkscrew into the second station. That's slick.
Yeah.
That's slick.
I like the wave turn, like the high five.
Yeah, the high five turn with those comfort collars, though.
Yeah,
The wave turn would be better if it didn't have comfort collars. I think that's like the biggest gripe again. Like comfort comes back down to the comfort collars.
Who invented comfort collars?
But I think like look, West Coast Racers.
But it's getting some slack because it opened a whole year late.
Yeah, it was
even
just,
that like
construction
even
nightmare.
Because like that park's open all year round. Like they had the whole like they had literally every day. It's not like they had like a season. No, Magic Mountain's open 365 days a year.
Yeah, even on Christmas.
And they couldn't open until January. And they had... It just makes me like realize like they did not plan.
Yeah, they like that second building that you just wait in, like it's just bare.
I know, it's just like a shack.
It's just like, and there's like, it looks like they like tried to add some stuff into it, but it just doesn't work. Like you need something to do there. You're just kind of sitting there awkwardly. You're just kind of sitting there awkwardly. At least that's what like the videos of it make it seem like.
Yeah,
you just kind of are sitting there.
I mean,
like,
West Coast Racers, you tried. You know,
like it's fine. I hope that the next coaster that Magic Mountain is getting, which is probably this RMC Raptor.
That's gonna be worth. Those are
that's like
Great
really
Adventure and Magic
kind
Mountain.
Of underwhelming.
They're also like two of the biggest parks in the Six Flags chain, and they're giving them a single rail. Like I don't understand that.
But Magic Mountain's gonna have 2 RMCs at it too.
Yeah,
but like I just feel like overall West Coast Racers was like the amount of like what you got versus how long you waited for it was kind of underwhelming.
Yeah, definitely. Like
it is cool how it like goes all throughout like the section though. It reminds me a lot of the backlot stunt coasters.
Yeah,
but
I think it looks fun.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, like I'm pretty sure it's a good ride.
I think it's fun. It's just disappointing what happened.
It's an enjoyable ride. It's just like at any other park, it would be like one of their best coasters. But because it's at Magic Mountain,
there's so much to contend with.
Like you have like X2, Tatsu, Twisted Colossus, even like Goliath.
Yeah,
Goliath's like Superman. You have a lot. There's just a lot of big stuff there in West Coast Racers. It fills that slot of like, it's yet another mid-sized family coaster. It's not like it doesn't really seem like striking as like an intense thrill coaster.
Yeah, I would just wish it would have gone to like a smaller Six Flags park. Yeah, that could have benefited more from it.
Yeah, any other park. Yeah, it's like. Yeah, if it was. I feel
like just Magic Mountain in general is just kind of getting to that point where it's like you have the most roller coasters and you just keep getting more.
They just like keep adding more just for the sake of like the count. I feel like they just like
they're literally getting a clone. Like just
for the sake. It's just it at least kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
but.
Because, I mean, then you have a park, like, the closest Six Flags park to us is Six Flags America.
Yeah.
And we haven't gotten a real ride since 2000.
RMC. We could, like...
Roar is, like, the worst ride at the park.
Oh, yeah.
Or Mind Eraser.
Yeah, I was like, Mind Eraser?
We can go to Six Flags America. I'll hold a video about it.
Yeah.
Or episode.
Six Flags America is a thing.
But no, West Coast Racers, it looks fun. It gets points deducted for opening late and it being like a kind of a disappointment.
Technically, this and Texas Stingray could like duke it out for roller coaster of the year.
I sadly think between the two of them, it would probably be West Coast. I feel like people would vote for West Coast over Texas.
Because more people got to ride it.
Yeah, but I think that I would like Texas Stingray better.
Texas Stingray more,
even though I'm a Premier whore.
Yeah, it's not Premier. I feel like it is like Premier's best. But just it's overshadowed because it's at King.
But it has comfort collars, and I don't vibe with the comfort collars. Like that would literally probably take it for me. Is the comfort collars? I don't know. I'd have to ride it and see. I feel
like the comfort collars on that ride. It doesn't look like too like crazy intense. With the comfort collars, that wave turn would like decapitate me. But after that, I think it'd be okay.
I think it would be rough.
I don't know.
It has to be worse than the Skyrocket 2s.
Probably.
So it's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad.
Because the Skyrocket 2s
when you put it like that
are rough.
When you say it like that, yeah, they're rough.
Because the inversion on the Skyrocket 2 is slow, so like having to do like fast transitions with a comfort collar.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of like waiting in that second house because those dispatches take a while sometimes too.
I mean, it's Six Flags.
It's Six Flags. Of course. It's just sitting in this like solid gray room with like a tire to your left is.
Why can't a Cedar Fair park get a Mobius loop? Because they would be consistent on their dispatches.
I was gonna say, I thought you were gonna say about the theming in the house. I was like, Cedar Fair's
not
gonna do shitty things.
I'm just saying that they would be more consistent.
Can Disney get one?
But why would they like? They don't.
Can Disney make us like this theme the ever loving shit out of? Theme it to like Cars or something.
What?
Theme the ever loving shit out of that ride and of that little shack. That would be funny.
That would be so bad.
That would be good. That would be good. What are you talking about? It would be good. put it in like Animal Kingdom or something.
Stop. Disney does not need Mobius Loop.
No, but yeah, it's like
the Mobius Loops just bother me. Like at that because they're both at the same park, and for the one they had to hold you in a blank shed, and the other one they had to slow down the chain lift. Like
it's not as bad as having two boomerangs right next to each other, though.
True. Yeah, New England, you got it bad, hon. She's rough. It's okay. It's okay. Rough. We're coming for you. Hopefully, she'll fix herself. And they have. Oh God, they really have. New England could be so much better. Because they have like Superman and Wicked Cyclone.
But they like killed Superman.
Yeah, with the
U-bars, U-bricks, or whatever they're called. Oh, I don't know. I have nothing else to add to West Coast. Nothing new and original to add to West Coast Racers. Like it's fine. Like,
I think your main concern is like valid because they should just add if you like because they fixed the problem with Twisted Cyclone is that it never duels, but now it's boring when you're waiting for it to duel.
Because the ops are slow. That's the whole reason that Twisted Twisted Colossus essentially like if they time it, if you do like consistent dispatches, from what I read, like it should duel every single time, but they don't. So but now that's what we sacrifice. Like no matter what, you're gonna be bored.
Yeah, I mean, I guess dueling is better than not dueling. Yeah. So
West Coast races, if it didn't duel, would be like, what's the point? Yeah, that would be pointless. Like the whole high five element would just be like
redundant.
You would just be in pain instead of being in pain and trying to high five the person across from you.
Oh my god.
Oh god, but yeah, it's fine. So like before we end it, like what should we go through like our top three? Like what we think are going to be our top three.
So if we were doing the golden ticket,
oh my god, this is prestigious. The golden ticket for best 2020 coaster. Are we going to do Are
we doing our favorite, or if we're doing like what we think would win? What should we do?
I'm going to do we can just do our personal favorite.
Okay. Which ones are we most excited for?
You can go first.
I gotta go first.
I feel like we have different opinions about this one. Oh god. So my top three are V-Pair, Aquaman Power Wave.
Are you shut up? What? I was like, you're not being serious right now.
No, my top three.
At first I was like, V-Pair, I was like, maybe he had a connection in the dream or something. Like, I didn't know what was going on, but.
No, I just wanted to meme. I couldn't find like a third one that was like
Aquaman Power
offensively bad. I feel, oh god, there's a hard, like choosing, I have like a solid top two, but choosing my third one's kind of difficult. So like, because like I could feel like I could make a reasoning, like an argument for each one for being my third. Like do I want like Orion on there? I like sacrifice, but like.
Okay, I'm not gonna count West Coast because I probably would put West Coast in my number three.
You would?
I probably would if I would count it, but I don't think I'm gonna count it.
You can count it.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
Because I want to pick ones that were.
I want close to my top three.
It's close to my top three, but I feel like I would want to count that my 2019 just because it wasn't supposed to open this year, so I wasn't like really thinking about it. Yeah. If I were picking, I don't know if I would have a particular order, but it would probably be Candemonium.
Okay.
Is in there. Pantheon.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm between either Iron Gwazi or Emperor. Because I think I would like Emperor, even though I hate the vest.
That came out of left field. I was not expecting that one. Okay, keep going.
Well, I think that's it. Like I don't have to do three.
That was four, but yes.
Okay.
Because I'm having troubles too. I'm having trouble picking.
I'm thinking like
three.
I would like Icebreaker, but I don't think it would like be able to compete with all the other ones. Like it's not. I don't think it will be as good. Like it's just a family ride. Yeah. So, but I mean, and I even as much as
you are a premier ride, so that wasn't close to my top three.
I know. I mean, as much as I didn't like Iron Gwazi, it's still probably going to be one of the better rides that opens this year. I mean, probably Orion too. I mean,
I was gonna say
the Pantheon looks great and Candemonium, so definitely those two.
I was gonna say Pantheon's probably my favorite. Like what I'm going to pick for my favorite of this year. Pantheon. Okay. One if it opens. Big
if it works.
Big if it like is a success and like the tracks switch.
so we don't fly off the ride.
So don't die. I think that will be good.
Oh god.
Pantheon, and I'm gonna say Candemonium next. Like those are pretty solid top two. Well, because like I can see myself getting on them this year too.
Yeah,
that helps. certainly push it up there. And I want to say like
Aquaman Power Wave.
Aquaman Power Wave, like me and my power waves, like me and my Mac Rides power splashes.
Oh wait, no, hold on. I completely forgot about Jersey Devil. I would probably put that up there too. No, I don't think it would go in my top 3.
Jersey Devil's kind of mitigated for me because it's getting cloned.
Yeah,
like that kind of kills some of the hype. I'm gonna choose for my third one. I'll give it to Iron Gwazi. Like I want Iron Gwazi to be really good.
That's why
Iron Gwazi to be like the best RMC, but I'm skeptical.
Don't think it will. Yeah.
And then Orion's gonna be like a really close fourth.
Yeah. But Orion's definitely close.
But that's not even like, and then like that's not even like a sleigh on like Abyssus, Emperor, and Jersey Devil coaster.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Abyssus.
Like those ones I can see being really good too. There's just so much uncertainty with some of these.
If we had to pick, if I had to like pick the ones that are top, it's probably the ones that we said. Like Candemonium, Orion, Iron Gwazi, Pantheon, Abyssus are probably like the top ones that would be in contention if they open. For the golden tickets.
Emperor.
I don't think Emperor would.
Oh, Emperor for the golden tickets.
Yeah, for golden tickets.
Pantheon, then I'll give it to Pantheon. I think Pantheon will be good.
You think it would win the golden ticket? I think Orion probably would end up winning just because it's a Giga.
Yeah, honestly.
Because I feel like haven't all the Gigas won? I think all the Gigas.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Unless maybe not Leviathan. I know Fury did.
Oh, Leviathan didn't win anyway.
And
Leviathan
Millennium Force has. Did I-305? I feel like it did.
Why? If it did, then,
I don't know. I feel like it did though.
Then I have a talk with them. But yeah, I
feel like the Giga's always.
I'm gonna give it to Pantheon. It's my like favorite of this year. Pantheon, yeah. Pantheon will be good. Because I'm intimate for.
If it works.
If it works, that's a big. If it doesn't work, like if it's just like a mechanical technical failure, then like I'm gonna give it to Candemonium.
I think I would go with Candemonium, or Pantheon.
Yeah.
Or Iron Gwazi, because I do
like,
want it to
succeed.
Be good. Just y'all really hype it.
Yeah, people.
The enthusiasts hype.
We need to pause, have like a sit down. Like we need to go like
we need
element by element and be like, this. If you really look at it, it's not bringing. It's just taking all of the best elements that you all like jerk it to and just smushing it to one.
I mean, I think my big thing is like my favorite one of like. I like the second half of Steel Vengeance better than I like the first. When you're like under the structure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like it's not on Iron Gwazi, so like I don't see it. Like it's gonna be fun and great, but
for an RMC, it's really spread out.
Yeah,
that's kind of how Gwazi was though. So I can't really like exactly fault them there because they're using a pre-existing blueprint, but I don't know. They're like I think they did the most with it, what they were given. That wasn't an English sentence. They did what they could with what they were given.
Yes.
I think it's their like most ambitious project to date. Just looking at it, it's gonna be a fun coaster to watch.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like almost across the board. Everybody was doing ambitious things, except for maybe Orion and Hershey with Candemonium. But even then, Hershey's comes with an expansion, so that actually
Hershey had a big like plate. They had a lot.
It actually kind of sucks now that I think about it that they had the coronavirus because
they had it mostly done though.
Yeah, but like it's not opening, so it won't really.
I know. Like, I kind of feel. I think they'll be fine though. Like,
and SeaWorld was rapid, and like they're now not seeing.
Oh yeah. Well, SeaWorld's having SeaWorld and Busch Gardens they're like that's a big year for that chain. Like that, they're all getting something new. Like that's actually huge.
And maybe next year we'll get the 300 shuttle.
Yeah, that's.
Williamsburg.
I don't want to talk about that. That's like a whole. What's the point? Who asked?
Whoever made that No Limits looks so bad. Like I'm like, was that like? I mean, it's not any like flack on them, but like, is that literally the layout? Like a turn and a big spike. Like what? It's a 300-foot spike and a turn. That's the entire ride. Like you better just get a flat ride for that.
I hope it was like a rumor, or just like a early blueprint for Pantheon or something.
300-foot power splash. That would be great.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
I think that's
it. I'm good. Like I think that was
all of our
talk about.
That was our dish on the new rides.
Yeah. So.
Oh God.
I don't know what we're going to talk about next time. Probably go through, like, just some, like, parks that we're familiar with. And, like, manufacturers and stuff, I assume. We can talk about, like, how we got to be an enthusiast.
Oh yeah, we could do that. We could do that next.
Oh my god, I don't want to do that. That's gonna be so awkward. You don't need to know that much about me, like on episode 2. It's so embarrassing. That's gonna come with like a whole. Oh god.
Mine's a time. Mine was a time.
Yeah. So next time we'll talk about. I want to hear this. Next time we'll talk about how we became enthusiasts.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Yeah.
God, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
If you made it this far, then thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Yeah.
Hopefully we didn't cause too much
drama or like, boredom
or both. Yeah.
Just be conscious that this is our opinions.
No, this is facts. I spit nothing but the truth.
Okay, Vinny.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, we are right, and you guys are overhyping our Gwazi. 10 out of 10. And we need everybody to hop off the Candemonium train because no one was on that except for us two at the beginning.
Front row rides, like the first train that they dispatch. Like we deserve to be on that.
Yeah, I called it.
Hershey come through.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
And we will see you on the next one.